From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
And it's not like we haven't had any practice in the month of July. And July is one of the hottest months that we've just gone through. Ranked 7th now at 88 degrees. We had a couple of pretty nasty years, the dirty 30s, and then, of course, 2011, which was horrible, and then 1980, which if you've ever if you were here or you know anything about it, you're like, ah. So anyway, that was that. As far as we go into August, the good news is the temperatures as we go through the end of the month, we start to knock the temperatures down. Now that's on average, but we still have a lot of issues we have to go through. So by the end of the month, our average high is about 90. 95 is right now. We're peaking out at the hottest time of the year, late July and early August. Takes a while, but toward the end of the month, it starts to get a little bit better. And speaking of better, man, we had some good rains across the northern half of our area, not better down the south and east. We had some rain, settled the dust, but everybody needed this. Everybody needed 3 to 5 inches of soaking rain. That would have been perfect to get us on through this next month, which is not being very promising at this point. In fact, our drought monitor continues to show drought conditions, and I put on top of there, Station and I were looking at the difference of the rainfall. So again, underneath, you're looking at the drought. On top, you're looking at the rainfall that just occurred. And so this will probably improve some of the drought conditions in some of the areas around Tulsa and then back into the areas around Enid, maybe the Panhandle, down to the south. This is just going to get worse because there's no rain. It didn't rain enough to really matter. And as far as we're not alone, Texas is getting hit very, very hard, very hard. And so those guys got no rain whatsoever. There is some hope of maybe a few showers in southeastern Texas, but for the most part, our drought outlook as we go from August and then extending all the way through October is for the drought to persist. So we don't really see anything that looks like we're going to go to a wetter weather pattern at all. So that is not good news. And some of the folks here, since a quarter inch of rain, even a quarter inch of rain like around Lake Eufaula, it's been 53 days. I mean, it's amazing. 51 down the south. So there's a few areas to the north that haven't been that bad, but still, it's crazy just how much you get. Some rain, and some folks just don't get much. Heat index 99 at this hour, sitting at 94. We have a south-southwest wind that's been blowing across the air, so the air has been moving. If you've been outside, hasn't been horrible. It's been pretty much typical for this time of year. And statewide, the winds are stronger in the south and west parts of the state, and it's just hot. The clouds are going to give way to partly cloudy skies in the morning, upper 70s to near 80. During the afternoon, we'll be around 100 tomorrow. Heat advisories in effect for our area. So again, if you don't have to, don't work in the middle of the afternoon. That's the worst time. And we'll be warm again early Wednesday morning, around 80 in the afternoon. Hotter, if that's possible. 100 to 102 around the metro. And Thursday looks similar, but we do have a slight chance of a thunderstorm on Thursday, running about 10%, but at least there's a slight chance. On Friday, a few isolated storms southeast Oklahoma. Sure hasn't changed our weather map, though. Next 10 days, we're talking about no rain to speak of. Maybe that could be the next 2 weeks. And again, that high pressure system is what's dominating our weather and causing the concerns. So our forecast, pretty simple. 88 tonight and not much going on. By morning, we're at 79. Triple digit heat advisories for tomorrow. Miserable hot weather. And I don't want to be negative because it's August and it is that way, but we do have a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm on Thursday. Maybe again by late next week on Wednesday. Overall, that is one hot forecast. That's the weather. Up next with sports.